Good morning everyone, happy Friday, I'm Hatma. Welcome to our Friday 11 a.m. Vinyasa flow. It's going to be a 60-minute class and make sure you need your prop, everything, have them nearby. And when you're ready, it's only an hour, we're going to get started right away. So we're going to come to tabletop, come to all four. Just start to warm up every part of the body here. I'm going to turn the finger all the way back toward the knee if it's okay with your wrist. If not, you just keep them forward. Inhale, belly down, chest lift. Make sure to move your shoulders above your wrist as you do that. Exhale, round your spine into your cat pose. Inhale, belly down, chest lift. We're going to add on, pull the heel to the sit bone. Exhale, round your spine. Press the toe down over the kneecap 1 inch above the mat. Knees down, inhale, belly down, chest lift, heel to sit bone. Exhale, round your spine, belly draw in, kneecap over. 2 more, just like that. Inhale, belly down, chest lift, heel to sit bone. Exhale, round your spine, kneecap over. Last one, inhale. And then exhale. Now lower the knees down, turn the hands forward. If you have block, I suggest to grab your blocks and you're going to try to slide the soft part above the elbow. So on the upper arm, on the block at any height, can be medium setting too. Bring your palm together and then lower your head down. If this is not available, if you don't have blocks, no worry. Just walk your hand out. Turn the palm facing one another and you can be here. And maybe you start to breathe deeper, you sink your chest down a little bit more. So the ideal is we're going to be here to open the shoulders. I want you to feel it right in the shoulder. I'm going to use blocks for me. I'm going to be here for about 5 more breaths. And it may take you some time to get into it. No rush at all. If you feel really good here, feel free to stay a little bit longer too. And throughout the session, you can be slower, faster than my voice. Always focus on how you breathe and allow your own rhythm of breath to move you. 1 more big breath here, breathing in. And breathing out. To get out of this carefully, you're going to slowly lift your head up. Move your knee forward. Gonna crawl the knee forward. So not to put too much tension on the lower back. Bring the elbow on the block and then slowly move the blocks out of your way. And then come back to all 4. Fingertip gonna face forward now. Not turning back anymore. Inhale, gonna lift the right knee up. Open the knee really high. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift the knee high. Exhale, lower the knee down. 1 more, inhale, knee high. This time you're going to make 3 circles forward. Maybe you can tap the right tricep as you circle. Get the circle really wide. So don't rush here. And then you're going to make 3 circles backward. 3. And 2. And 1. Then lower the right knee down. You're going to extend the right leg back. To put the toes into the mat and just rock forward and back a few times. And now really make sure your hip level, your hips really nice and square. You're going to float your right leg up. Flex your right foot, push to the right heel. Maybe reach your left fingertip forward. If it's too much, just keep your left hand down. Now point the right toe, lift the right leg up higher. Imagine you shake hands with someone with your left hand and reach your left arm up higher. Inhale. Exhale, round in, knee and elbow connected. Inhale, kick up high. Exhale, round it in. 1 more, inhale. Exhale. Next time, kick out, bend the right knee. Maybe you can reach your left hand back. Grab the foot, start to kick up and kick back. If not, just keep the right leg lift and left arm lift or left hand stay down. That's totally fine. 1 more big breath here, breathing in. And then exhale to release your left hand down, right knee come down. We're going to open the other side, left knee lift up, inhale, exhale. exhale, lower. Inhale, exhale, lower. One more, lift up high. Make 3 circles forward with the left knee. And then you're gonna make 3 circle wide, circle backward, 3 and 2 and 1. And then lower the left knee down to extend the left leg back. Rock forward and back a few times with your left toes on the mat. You tuck the toes under. And then float your left leg up. Great place to be. If you're new to the practice, recommend to stay here. Moving on with me, point your left toe, reach your right arm forward. You're going to shake hand with someone with the right hand. Lift up higher, inhale. Exhale, round it in. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, round it in. One more, inhale. Exhale. And then kick up, bend the left knee. Send your right arm back. Maybe catch the foot, the ankle, wherever you can catch. Start to kick up and back. One more big breath here, breathe. And then slowly release the right hand down, release your left knee down. Sit back to child pose. Allow the knees to go as wide as the width of the mat. Walk your hand forward. Think about crawl and reach your fingertips far forward. At the same time, sit deep into your heels. So your hips stay on the heels. Allow your chest come closer to the mat, and then your forehead will come down. And whenever you need to rest, great place to be. You can come back to revisit child pose anytime. You ready to move on? Lift back up into all four. Palm press down, about shoulder width apart. Tuck the toes here, gonna fly downward facing dog. Pedal the legs out. You can bend the right knee deep. Straight your left leg. Maybe your left heel touch the mat. And then do the opposite leg here. You straight the right leg. You bend the left knee. One more big breath here. Breathing in. And then exhale out. Lift your heels high. Look forward. And start to feel each vertebrae of your spine move as you roll out to high plank position. And high plank can be a lot for some of us. We can always drop the knee down to modify. And then make sure your shoulders stay above your wrist, your arms straight, the soft part, the crease of your elbow point forward. You may have to move your feet back maybe an inch so that your butt is not stick up. So we don't want this in high plank. We want the pelvic bone to tilt forward. So the tailbone lengthen back toward the heel. Look down at the space between the hands and hold it here. Push the mat away. One more big breath here, breathing in. Now lower your knees. And then just lower your chest and your chin down. Imagine your body gonna look like a little inch firm with your butt stick up into the ceiling. Now slide your heart forward. Doing that, your hand is gonna come right by your lower rib. Maybe you move your hands back a little bit. Bring your toe to touch, your big toe touch. Squeeze the shoulder blade in toward one another. Maybe your palm float up above the mat. Look at the tip of your nose. Lift your head and your shoulders up higher. Feel the back muscles start to fire up. Hold it here for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Hand release, forehead come down. Find a brief child pose. And then downward facing dog. Back to downward facing dog. Breathing in. And breathing out. Lift your heels high. Rock back to plank once again. You can lower the knee. You may hover your right foot 1 inch above the mat to add on. And try to rock the weight more forward. If you hover the right foot, lower it down. Hover your left foot and still here, nothing else change. Just simple plank position. One more big breath here, breathing in. Lower your left foot down. Now lower your knee, your your chest and your chin down once again. Slide your heart forward. This time, stretch the arm out in front of you. Have your toe pressed down into the mat. Your palms still down. Really press the palms down first. Lift your head and your shoulders up. Make sure don't crunch your neck. And you're gonna lift the right arm up, lower. Lift your left arm up, lower. Right arm lift may be higher. Left arm lift. Right arm lift. Left arm lift. Next time, both arms gonna lift up. Press the toe down. Hold it here. One more big breath here. Breathe in. And then release. Draw the forearms back. And pull the chest through. And move the elbow back. Feel that you start to really bring your chest through. More forward. Prop yourself up. Keep your hip bone down. And then start to bend the right knee. Reach back with your right hand. If you can catch it, try to spin the right elbow up to the ceiling. And then you bring your right heel closer to the sit bone. If this is too much, you have your small little towel. You can use that to make a loop too. You cannot catch the foot. If you can, so lower the right hip down here and prop yourself up with your left forearm. One more breath in. And then slowly release. Gonna go to the other side. Right forearm come down. Bend the left knee. Reach back with your left hand. Pull your left heel closer to the sit bone. Prop yourself up with the right forearm. Make sure both hips stay down. One more big breath here, breathing in. And then exhale out, release. And from here, have your hand outside the mat. Grip the fingertip into the mat, have your elbow lift up toward the ceiling. Forehead can stay on the mat first. You're gonna start to peel up. Gecko Cobra. Exhale to lower your forehead down. Inhale, lift up, maybe a little bit higher. Exhale, forehead come down. One more, inhale, lift up. Exhale, forehead come down. Bring your forearm back to the mat. Tuck the toe. You're gonna lift up from here to forearm plank. So press the forearm down. You can interlace the hand if you need. Tuck the toe and just lift your hips up. You land right in forearm plank position. And maybe you stay just like this. Maybe you hover your right foot an inch. Pause and hold. If you hover your right foot, lower and hover your left foot. And now lower your left foot, tiptoe your feet. Your knee can be bent here, your hamstring kind of tight. Get your feet to come closer to the elbow and look back at your feet. Lift the shoulders up, pull the chest through the arm. And try to get your belly and your chest closer to the thighs, the front thighs, and hold it here. For 10, for 9, for 8, maybe lift the heels high. For 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. And then lower down, child pose. Just a brief child pose here to reset. One more big breath here, breathing in. Now come back to downward facing dog as you exhale. Arrive back in downward facing dog. And we're gonna start to flow. Your core should feel strong. Your shoulders should feel nice and open just a little bit. From here, lift your right leg up, three-legged dog. Bend the right knee, step the right hip on top of your leg. Allow the right knee to go toward the ceiling. Inhale here. Lift your left heel up higher. Exhale, bring the right knee to tap the right tricep. With your arms stay straight, you can point your right toe. Cross the right knee to your left elbow. Move the right knee to the center of your chest. Have your knee through the arm. And then draw a big circle with the knee. Maybe you're stirring something with the right knee. 5 times, one direction. And then go 5 times the opposite direction. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Land your right foot next to your right thumb. Straight your right leg at any amount. Walk your hand forward, pull your right hip back. As your left hip move forward, elongate the spine here. Maybe flex your right foot to add on. One more big breath here, breathing in. And breathing out. Bend the right knee, palm flat. A quick float up with your left leg. A quick standing split. And then land your left foot next to your right top of the mat. Send your arms behind your back right away. Interlace the hand. You can use your towel to connect the hand if you have a tight shoulders. You can grab the opposite elbow. If that's still too much for you, you can amend it and adjust anything, modify the pose as you need. One more big breath here, breathing in. And release the hands down, bring your feet to touch if they're not touched yet. Big toe touch, heels slightly apart. Inhale, sweep the arm out and up. And then interlace your hand together at the top, flip the palms open. Start to lean back. Tailbone lengthen down. Bring your arms behind the ear, look up and back. Maybe you see the ceiling, maybe you see the wall behind you. One more big breath here, breathing in. And then bow, swan dive down, forward fold as you exhale. Halfway lift, flat your back. And then step your left foot all the way back to the back of the mat. Lower the left knee down, untuck your left toe, rise your arms up. One full breath in, cactus the arm, lift your chest and your sternum up. Exhale, hand come down, straight the right leg up, any amount, right hip move back, left hip move forward. If you super tight, put a soft bend on the right knee. One more big breath here, breathing in. And breathing out. Rebend the right knee. Ankle your left shin to parallel to the back edge of the mat. Sweep your left arm back. Straight the right leg to reach your right arm to the back of the mat. And maybe spin your chest open to the ceiling. One more big breath here, breathe in. And come back to center. Bring both hands to frame your right foot, tuck your left toe, lift your left kneecap up. And then find side plank with your left hand down. Stack the foot on top of one another. You need to modify. You can keep your right foot flat like a kickstand. You need to modify another way. Bottom knee can come down. There's so many ways that you can shoot here. We're just gonna be here, strengthen the side body. Hip lift up high, arm can be overhead. And pause and hold. One more big breath here, breathing in. And then find high plank position, high plank. Move your shoulders forward. Knees can be down. If you need, you're going to do 3 strong chaturanga. Shoulder move forward. So when you bend the elbow stay above the wrist. And then straight the arm, come back to plank. Lower down halfway or less, pause and hold. One more time, straight the arm. Lower down halfway or less, pause and hold. Slide your heart forward. Up dog, maybe cobra once again if you prefer, or that gecko cobra is also good. Downward facing dog as you exhale. Breathing in, one full breath here, reset. Breathing out. Lift your left leg up, bend the knee, stack the hip open, lift your right heel up higher, left knee aim toward the ceiling, inhale. Exhale, left knee gonna tap the left tricep. Shoulders stay forward, cross the left knee to the right elbow. Pull the knee through the arm. Make big circle, you stirring something. 5 times one direction. And then you're gonna go 5 times the opposite direction. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the knee up, land your left foot through, straight both legs, elongate the spine. Right heel lift up high, left hip move back, right hip move forward. Make sure your hip remains square. You can flex your left foot to add on. Feel free to use blocks underneath your hands if you need. Next inhale, rebend at your left knee, palm flat. Float your right leg up, a quick standing split. And then step your right foot to meet your left, top of the mat. Take a forward fold. Arms behind your back, the other hands, the other grip on top. Send your fists over your head. One more big breath here, breathing in. Exhale, release the hands down. Inhale, sweep your arms up, root to rise all the way up. And you're gonna take a side stretch here, right hand, grab your left wrist, pull up as you lean all the way to the right side. Stay for a round of breath, breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale back to center, switch the grip. Go all the way to the left side. One more round of breath here. Inhale. Exhale up. Inhale, come back to center. And then palm touch. Bend the knee, release a quick forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat your back. Step your right foot all the way back to the back of the mat. Lower the right knee down, rise up, one breath. Vinyasa, cactus the arm, pull your chest and your sternum up. Exhale, hand come down for runner stretch. Flex your left foot, pull your left hip back, right hip move forward. Get as low as your body allow you. You want to keep the flat back here like cow pose. Keep the lip of your chest. One more big breath here, breathing in. And breathing out, rebend at your left knee, turn your right shin bone to parallel to the back edge of the mat. Sweep the right arm to the back as you straight your left leg and send your left arm up. Reach up and back, try to drive your chest and your sternum to the ceiling. One more big breath here, breathing in. And then come back. Forward to center, both hands frame your left foot, tuck the right toe, lift your right kneecap up, side plank. Remember whatever you did, maybe you modify with the right shin as a kickstand. Maybe you modify with the left foot as a kickstand. Maybe you take a full version. And then left arm can reach over the ear. Keep your hip high, keep your right outer arm bone plugged right into the socket. Hold it here, stabilize the side body. Lift your hips up a little bit higher. One more big breath here, breathing in. Exhale, release the hands down. And then move your shoulders forward. Knee can be down, 3 chaturanga. Once again, shoulder forward. Bend the elbow, hold it. Straight the arm, come right back. Bend the elbow, second time. Straight the arm one more time. Bend the elbow, hold it. And then slide your heart forward, upward facing dog or cobra. Downward facing dog as you exhale. Breathing in and breathing out. Bend the knee really deep, look forward. And keep your palm flat, take a big step with your right foot neck to your right thumb. Left heel stay high. Reach your arm forward and rise, high crescent. Push your left heel back. Cactus the arms, start to lift your sternum up and back, up and back. Inhale, come back to center. Open out to warrior 2 as you exhale. Get lungs here. Reaching your hands away from one another. Tuck your right sit bone underneath. Bend the right knee a little bit more. Bend your right knee one more in. Flip your right palm. Reverse your warrior. And then bring both hands to frame your right foot. Roll your left heel up. A quick, easy twist. Right arm reach up. We'll hold it for 5 count. You want to add on. Right arm can reach over the ear. Left arm can float under for 5. For 4. For 3. For 2. For 1. Both hands come down. Standing split. Float that left leg up. Palm flat. You can place blocks underneath your hands. Flex your left foot. Make sure your left toe point directly down to the mat. Push more to your left heel. One more breath in. Feet together, top of the mat. Forward fold as you exhale. 5 chair pose as you breathe in. Breathe right into your chair. So sink the hip down. Keep your right foot down, lift the left heel up. You can be here if you wobbly. Maybe cross the left ankle above the right knee and sit a little bit lower. Some of you can get really low and bring your palm to touch and get your top part of your body and lower half of your body to connect. You can put your fingertips down. You can place blocks underneath your hands. One more big breath here, breathing in. And exhale, release your left foot down as you take a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat your back. Step your left foot all the way back to the back of the mat. And lower your left knee down. One breath, and vinyasa, cactus the arm, draw your elbow up, lift your chest up, one breath in. Exhale, hand come down, straight your right leg at any amount, back to runner stretch. One full breath here, breathing in. And breathing out. And then bend the right knee, lift your left kneecap up. Left hand gonna stay, right arm reach up, easy twist, just for one breath this time. Side plank, any version, maybe the one you did before this round, maybe you lift your top leg up. Make yourself rest star shape. Hold it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right hand come down. Lower down to your push up, just one this time. Hold it 3, 2, 1. Slide your heart forward, up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog as you exhale. Bend the knee deep, look forward, palm still flat. Big step with your left foot, neck to your left thumb. Slowly reach your arm forward and up, rise high crescent. Cactus the arm, draw the elbow up, lean back, you find your back bend here. Make sure tailbone lengthen down, your core engaged. Put your left knee more forward. Come back to center, drop the right heel, open out, warrior 2. Maybe close the eyes. Fingertip reaching away from one another. Breathing in and breathing out. Bend the left knee another inch, flip your left palm, reverse. Both hands come frame your left foot, lift your right heel up. Easy twist, more stay for 5 count. Left arm can reach over the ear for more, right arm can reach under for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both hands come down, standing split, float your right leg up. Doesn't matter how high, just keep your hips square. Keep reaching the crown of your head down toward the mat. One more big breath here, breathing in. Right foot meet left, top of the mat. Forward fold as you exhale. Chair pose. As you breathe in, breathe right into your chair. Sit low, maybe lift the right heel up. Just try to be on your left foot. Maybe you cross the right ankle above the left knee. Get a little bit lower. If you can, connect the top part of your body and the lower half of your body. Focus on how you breathe. Keep your breath nice and smooth. One more big breath here. Breathing in. Release down, forward fold as you exhale. Inhale, halfway lift, flat your back. And step your right foot all the way back to the back of the mat. Drop the right knee down, untap the right toe. One breath in, vinyasa. Cactus the arm, draw the elbow up. Pull the chest up. And then hand come down for runner stretch. Straight your left leg out. Maybe you feel that you can go a little bit deeper each time here. One more big breath here. Breathing in. And breathing out. Rebend at your left knee. Right hand stay. Lift your right knee up. Left arm rise. One breath. Easy twist. Side plank your version. And maybe you lift the top leg up if you did that. Keep your hip lift up high. One more big breath here, breathing in. 5 high plank. Lower down, 1 chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog as you exhale. Breathing in here, reset, and breathing out. You can move your hands about an inch closer to one another to make space. You're going to hop your feet outside the hand for squat 5 times. If you don't like to hop, just do step, 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 step. If you hop, bend the knee deep, aim to have your feet go past the hand, land soft, no side. And then go back, bend the knee for 4. And we'll keep going for 3, for 2. And then last one, land right in squat position. Bring your palm to touch, sink your hips down. And lift your chest up. Inhale, just spread the leg, reach your pair into the ceiling. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale to go up. Exhale to come down. Inhale. Exhale. Keep going. Inhale. Exhale. Keep your back straight. Inhale. Exhale. We have 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. And then be here. You can sway side to side. For those who love an arm balance, this is a perfect time to get into crow pose. If you're new to crow, for those who know how to do crow, just go right to your crow. You're new to crow, you never tried it. You can step on the block so you can get your hip up. Look at my hand. Make sure to have the hand just shoulder width apart. And you want to round your back like a cat. You're new to crow, build a shell with the upper arm. Maybe you lift one foot up, lower. Maybe you lift another foot up and lower. Both feet never have to go up. And you can also place a soft pillow in front of you just in case you lose your control and you're new to this. You can protect your body. If you're in crow, shoot back chaturanga. Or step back, and we all gonna meet in down dog. You may take a sip of water, you may towel off, you may take a chai pose, or take a quick handstand break. For some of you, I know some of you love to go upside down. Use this time for anything that you may need before we continue. And then come back to downward facing dog. Have your block nearby. If you have them, use them for your advantage. Back to downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up. Bend the right knee, stack the hip open. And don't rush here, try to move slow. Inhales again. Exhale, bring the right knee to tap the right tricep, shoulders over wrist. You can hold the knee here. Some of you may bend the elbow stay above the wrist. Some of you may float into arm balance, Ekapada Vinyasa 2. Try to get the left foot and the head same level. And then send your right leg back to three-legged dog. Bring your right knee toward your nose. Step your right foot next to your right thumb. Step your left foot in and up a few inches. Make your feet wide enough, not too narrow. Right hip move back, rise up, warrior one. Maintain the square of the hip. Maybe your palm can be together in prayer. Look up at your prayer. Make your prayer to be an extension of your heart. One more big breath here. Breathe in. Exhale, release the arm down. Hand behind your back. Inhale, straight your front leg. Peel your chest and your sternum up. And then rebend the right knee for humble warrior. Try to get your right shoulder to tap the right knee. Some of you may get the right shoulders go inside the right knee. So you're gonna decide. Make sure your left foot still grounded down. One more big breath here, breathing in. And breathing out. Slowly come up halfway. Keep your hand just like this, but it's optional. You can do blocks if you need. We're gonna work this warrior 3. So you can step your left foot up, maybe step the right foot back. You're gonna fall off the front of the mat. Think about leaning forward. So much so your left heel start to peel up and your left leg start to float up. Straight both legs. And now we aim to have that left heel the same level with the crown of the head. Both legs straight. Send your fists away from your back. Hold it here. You want to add on. Bend the right knee deep. Straight your right leg. Bend the right knee. Straight your right leg. 3 more. Bend the right knee. Straight your right leg. Last 2. Bend the right knee. Straight your right leg. 1 more. Bend the right knee. Straight your right leg. And then slowly hand can come down. Standing split. And if you have an advantage to be closer to the wall, your right foot stay down. You can wiggle back to the wall and straight your left leg up. This is help you to go really deep in your standing split as well. That's just optional to show you. I love to practice with the wall. It's so much fun. And if you love your handstand, kick up with one leg, you may use this time to do that. One more big breath here, breathing in. And then feet together, top of the mat. A forward fold as you exhale. Inhale, we're gonna find shepherd chair. Just like we did before, lift your left heel up, left ankle cross above the right knee. And then we have option here for those who want to add on to twist. You work on left elbow, land on top of the left foot, you twist. If this is too much, you can put your left foot down and twist. And if you have an unbalanced grasshopper pose, some of you did that with me in my other class, you know where you're going, you can take it from here. I'm just gonna show those who, if you guys new to the practice, just work on twist like this. And if this is still too much, if you sit down, this is also great. You have to adjust the body to make it work for you. Just to show you a few ways to do it. And then inhale, come right back to chair. Release the left foot down, forward fold, exhale. Separate your feet, inner hip width apart. Pinch side finger, grab your big toes. Inhale to lift and lengthen, and then fold down as you exhale. Push the thumb down, pull the toes up, elbow open away from one another. One more big breath here, breathing in. Exhale, release everything. Bring your feet to touch. Halfway lift, flat your back. Step your left foot all the way back to the back of the mat. Send your arm forward. Hand come to prayer. You can always lower the left knee down. You can twist to the right side. 5 breaths here. Knee down, so knee up. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Anyone have a by version? You want to take it, make it your inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale, roll your right shoulders back. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Bring both hands down, straight the right leg out. Runner stretch. At this point, some of you may feel kind of warm enough, open up enough. You can wiggle your left foot all the way back, straight the right leg all the way out. But if it's not for you this morning, don't go that far. Listen to the body. Maybe you fold over and you feel a little bit easier too. But we don't have to push too much pressure on the back. And then slowly come out so big. We're going to find down dog. For those who have full split, tuck the left toe, lift the left knee up. You can slide your right leg back with straight leg to 3-legged dog. You have half split, find your way, step back to downward facing dog, shift forward to plank, lower down to your push up. Inhale, upward facing dog, down dog as you exhale. Lift your left leg up, bend the knee, stack your hip open. Inhale. Exhale, left knee, left, right, send. Hold the knee, a push up, and exhale 2. Whatever you choose. Inhale, send your left leg back. Exhale, land your left foot next to your left thumb. Step your right foot out and up for warrior 1. Palm touch or not. Hips remain square, look up. And release your arms out behind your back. Peel your chest up, straight your front leg just for a moment. Rebend your left knee, humble warrior. Come up halfway, keep your arm variation, use your blocks if you need. Float into warrior 3. Stay in warrior 3, your way. You dip, move on with me, bend the left knee. Straight your left leg. Bend the left knee. Straight your left leg. Bend the left knee deep. Straight your left leg, 2 more. Bend the left knee. Straight your left leg. Last one. Bend the left knee. Straight your left leg. Standing split. Any version you did before, with wall, without wall. And if you feel too much, you can just step your feet together, weight at the top of the mat. At this point, if you're new to the practice, that can become a lot, make it work for your body. Now everyone, feet together, top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale for your chair. Just the same thing, we're gonna cross the right foot this time over. Twist with the right elbow, hook on top of the right foot. You can take an arm balance from here. If you want to play, you can sit down. Very simple twist that I show you that you can do. For those who feel too much, twist that way. You can sit down. Just try to hook the right elbow on top of the right foot. And be here, wherever you are. For another breath here, breathing in, breathing out. Come back, you're gonna find regular chair. Doesn't matter where you were, now we meet back in chair. Forward fold, exhale, just a quick fold. Halfway lift, flat your back. And step your right foot all the way back. Right knee can be down or up. Arm reach forward. Hand come to prayer as you twist to the left side. And when you drop the back knee, you can get deeper in your twist too. You can keep the right toe tucked, you can untuck the right toe, your preference here. One more round of breath, breathing in. Exhale, bring the hand down. Straight your left leg out. It can be runner stretch again. It can be maybe full split. It all out. Keep your left foot nice and flat. Maybe you fold over your straight left leg. When you keep your right toe tucked, it helps your hip to be square. One more round of breath here, breathing in wherever you are. Full exhale out. Only if you have a full split, you can try to go to three-legged dog with your left leg stay straight. And then everyone gonna meet back in down dog. Shift forward to plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Downward facing dog as you exhale. Breathing in and breathing out. Bring your feet to touch, look forward. Step, step or float to the top of the mat. Forward fold as you exhale. And then inhale, halfway lift, flat your back. And you're gonna start to have your feet just a little bit wider than hip width apart. We're gonna try to come work on a standing pose, bird of paradise from the ground up. So you're gonna bend the right knee a lot. Bend the right knee a lot. Lift the right heel up. The ideal is you try to get the right shoulders to go underneath the right knee. This can be a lot. You can stay here. If you can send your right arm out, you may grab your towel, small towel, send your left arm back and maybe hold on to the towel. Make the grip a little bit loose here, it will help. And just try to come up. Maybe this is where you are. Hang here. And see if you can slowly come up to stand. If you can stand, keep your right knee bent just like this. If you can fully straight the right leg out, you can do that. Your hamstring feels good. So the full pose, pretty much you try to bind from the bottom. Right hand will grab your left wrist and you wiggle your right toe in. And try to come up to stand on the left foot. And then think about straight back here. And the last thing you have to do is to straight the right leg out. And then hold it for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. And it's easy to fall and I'm down already. And I'll come down whenever you finish. Take your time. Hang out here in this forward fold. You can shake your head side to side. And if you cannot come up straight up right away, just think about it as we move, it's gonna get easier. I'm gonna try the other side. Lift your left knee up. I'm gonna show you this side, you can see. And you can just work on being here. Tuck the left shoulders underneath. Hang out here. Use your towel. Maybe just bind the hand from behind. And if you can, really ground the right foot down. You can slowly come up to stand on the right foot. And you're going to feel that both sides, one side is stronger than the other side. Think about standing nice and tall with a long spine. And the last thing, when your hamstring open, you straight the left leg out. Hold it for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. And I will slowly come right back down. We're gonna take a forward fold right here. Bring your peace sign finger to grab the big toe once again. Halfway lift, flat your back, and then fold. Elbow open out wide. One more big breath here, breathing in, and then release. Bring your feet to touch. Halfway lift, flat your back. Step your left foot all the way back to the back of the mat. Last round for side plank. I'm gonna cue you how to do yogi toe lock side plank. We're gonna bring the right peace sign finger to grab the right big toe. The key is you have to keep the left hand underneath the shoulder. So you may have to move your left hand back just about a few inches. And then bend the left knee a little bit until you can flat your left foot down. Your left knee may slightly bend as you pull the right knee up. And then when you straight your left leg, you have more push and feel nice and firm on your left foot. And then you can lift your right leg up and try to open your chest up to the ceiling. Hold it here for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. And bring the right foot back forward. Come back to where we were. Straight your right leg just for a moment. Step your left foot to meet your right top of the mat. A quick fold. And we're going to get to do it again on the other side. Halfway lift, flat your back. Step your right foot all the way back. The key is to move your right hand back a few inches. Left peace sign finger grab your left big toe. Turn your right heel down and then try to really flat your right foot, so you may have to bend the right knee a little bit to start. And we'll give you a push to pull the left knee up. And then you can extend and straight the left leg up. So the right shoulder will still step above your right wrist. Hold it here for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Bend the knees again. Step back to the top of the mat. Straight your left leg just for a moment. Right foot mid leg, top of the mat. A quick fold as you exhale. Inhale for your chair, last chair. Be pretty much done here. Lower all the way down until you sit and go all the way down to your back. And I can run out of time here. We're supposed to do core work here. You can finish and go do 100 bicycle later if you prefer. But we're gonna go right to our back bend here. You can grab your blocks, slide it underneath your sacrum. Great place to be for everyone. Block can be at any height. And if without block, you can just lift your hips up. And for those who want to work on full wheel, hand gonna frame the ears. Maybe hand can be a little bit wider than shoulder width. Push down with your inhale. Exhale, you lift everything up and try to walk your hands back closer to your feet. You can lift the heels up to give you some space here. And then pull your chest and your sternum up. Pull the chest through the arm. Maybe adding on, bend the elbow, straight the arm. Bend the elbow, straight the arm. 3 more. Bend and straight. This will help you with the drop back, bend and straight. 1 more, bend and straight, pull the chest through. And slowly come down. As you exhale, you have blocks underneath. Remove your blocks and we'll knock the knees in. Windshield wiper the knee, rock side to side. Bring the knees in toward your chest. Hold it in nice and tight. Put your right foot down, cross the left ankle above the right knee. We've done that before. Go back to that. Maybe you pull the right knee in, straight your right leg up. You can also catch the foot if you prefer. Elbow open out, shoulders on the mat. 1 more breath in. Right foot down, drop both knees to the left so your left ankle stay. above the right knee. You can place block underneath if your left knee is not touching the mat. Slide your right foot out to the right, head turn to the right side. Inhale, come back to center and just switch. Right ankle cross. Put the left knee in, maybe straight the legs. You can catch the foot again. Elbow open out wide, shoulders on the mat. One more breath in. And then release, nothing change. Just drop both knees to the right. Wiggle your left foot out to the left. Cactus the arm, T the arm, head turn to the left side. One more big breath here, breathing in. And breathing out. And come back to center, bring both knees in. Bend the knee, grab the outside of your feet, happy baby. Rock side to side. You can grab the inside, straighten the legs out. If that feels right for you, no forcing. One more breath here, breathing in. And then bring your knees back, squeeze in, lift your head up. Curl yourself up like a tiny little ball. Extend the arms over your head, extend the legs out, full body stretch. Deep inhale to your nose and then open your mouth, exhale. Empty everything out and find Shavasana. Unless you prefer a quick inversion, leg up the wall, headstand, anything at all. Or you can finish with that 100 bicycle that I planned, but then we didn't have time to get into it. As you are in the comfort of your own home here, before you rest, you can kind of pretty much choose to do a little bit more if you prefer. But because Instagram only gives us an hour, so time to rest now if you prefer not to do anything else. And if you need to rest longer, feel free to rest more. If you're ready to move on, you can start to make a small movement. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Roll your ankles and your wrists. Bring both arms over your head. Take a full body stretch.